Are you like a hummingbird? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, this is Andy with Mindset Matters More. And what a stupid ass question. But, I'm reading this new book. Well, it's not a new book to me. Like I've already read it, but it was so impactful that like I had to buy it. I got it from the library and I was just like, no, I need to have this to be able to reference it. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, the whole premise of the book is about serving your clients so impactfully that they just have no choice but to pay you. And I'm finding the irony in that right now because that's what this book did. This book has opened my eyes to new ways to sell. Well, it's not even selling. It's about just no, being who you are in service of people, and that it just will follow that you'll make money, whether it's through them or people they recommend or people they refer or people that want to work with you in some form or capacity where they're like, hey, yes, obviously I'm going to follow your podcast now or listen to your YouTube or watch your YouTube or do whatever, like in some form or capacity. It's not about the hard sale. And trust me, like I fucking hate selling. Like I'm not a salesperson. I mean, you know what? What I was about to talk about with this book, I'm going to talk about it in the next episode because right now I want to talk about this. So I have been to so many sales trainings where they give you a script, where they'll tell you, hey, these are the points that you need to hit. These are the things that you need to get them to say and to do and to be and to like get into the zone and like pain points and sell and upsell and repeat customers and all this shit. And it just feels so icky to me. I fucking hate selling. I absolutely fucking hate selling. I'm not a salesperson. I used to work at a shoe store and I remember I got in trouble one time because somebody asked me if they thought that the shoes on them looked good. And I was like, no, they don't. But here are some other ones that you might be able to see. And my boss was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, tell them yes, you love it. Tell them yes, that they look amazing. And I was like, I just cannot lie. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. It feels icky to be like, hey, talk about your deepest, darkest secret with me. Yes, you must buy with me because you have this deep, dark secret that, and it's just, that's not how it is. Because here's what I do now. For those of you who don't know about my money coaching process, this is what I have been doing is that, like, if I have a discussion with you and we have like a 20-minute discussion about something, and I'm like, hey, would you like some help with that? Usually it's because it's like maybe there's just an insight that you need. Maybe like I can recommend a podcast or a book or, just give you a little bit of insight as to what could possibly change in your life. And then if you're like, hey, actually, maybe we could work a little bit more, I'll actually give away free sessions, like a 2 hour session, 1 or 2 hour session. And we really just go and see because maybe that's all you really need. Maybe you don't need the support. Maybe you're just a go-getter and that you're somebody who could just bang it out 100% after that. And so, like, this 2 hour session, we really go in and get in there and talk about, like, hey, what is going on in your life? And maybe that one insight is exactly what's going to be needed. We don't talk about money. We don't talk about how much it's going to cost. We don't talk about any of that. You know why? Because at the end of that, you might be like, "Hey, what does it look like to work with you?" And it could look like anything. Maybe it's like, "Hey, let's meet once a week." Maybe it's like, "Hey, let's just check in 3 months." Hey, maybe it's 6 months. Maybe it's a year. I don't fucking know. I couldn't tell you. Because where I'm coming from is I want to be of service. And how can I be of service? It can look a million different ways. Now, do I have specific ways that I help people? Yeah, absolutely. Like it's just easier to have like a menu of items of what I do. But honestly, it's really tailored to the person. And that's what this book showed me. So like having those places tell me, oh, you need to exploit their pain points. Oh, you need to be like, well, if you don't do this, you're kind of a piece of shit and you're gonna stay a piece of shit and your life will never change, you fucking asshole. Like that's what I felt like I had to say, not in so many words, but that it was very much like, hey, make them feel dumb for not changing. That was what it felt like in these like sales trainings. It wasn't, I didn't feel like it was ethical at all. Maybe I was just going to the wrong sales places, but to me, this has worked. To me, like what I've been doing from this book that I was going to talk about has absolutely worked because it's given me the opportunity to just serve. Like, I'm just going to fucking serve people. That's all I give a shit about. Impacting people's lives, doing what I need to do in order to be able to help real people with real fucking problems. And I've taken people pro bono. And let me tell you some ways that I have been paid that you guys may not know about. So I had one client who I worked with for maybe like 6 months, and they could not pay me at the beginning of those 6 months. But at the end of it, they were like, hey, I finally started making money, started generating money. Let me pay you for your time. And they paid me retroactively. I didn't ask them to pay me. I didn't ask them for the money. But yet they felt like, hey, you have changed my life so tremendously that let me fucking pay you for your services. I gave them a number. They didn't even bat an eye. Thinking about it, maybe I could have charged more, but I didn't because that's what my prices were. Another way, actually, my cousin's husband actually told me very, very recently that one of the reasons that he attributes the path in life with his career is because I loaned him my car. Like, I didn't even know the guy. Like, maybe I met him once or twice before, but like my cousin came to visit him and was like, hey, can you take me to surprise him? Absolutely. She was from out of town. So she came in and I took her to go see this guy. And, he needed a ride to an interview 2 states away. And me, I was like, hey, yeah, just take my car. And he was like, what? Like, you don't even know me. But I'm like, you know what? Just take the fucking car. Like, I don't need it. Don't worry about it. Just drop me off and take the car. So he took the car, got the job, and now like 15 years later, he attributes the success. And you know what? He's been my financial advisor. Like, he doesn't take any money from me. He does it. He's just like, you know what? This was a path in life. Like, he just does it like out of gratitude. So the world pays me in other ways that I don't need like the cash to be like, hey, it's not time for money. That's not what it's impact for money. It's the vibration for money. It's the energy for money. The money's going to come in many different ways. Maybe not from the person that I help out. Maybe they refer me. You know, Maybe they make a fucking TikTok about me that changes and goes viral, and then all of a sudden I have a whole bunch of people. I don't fucking know how the universe works. What I do know is that my only objective in this life is to make a fucking impact. That's the only thing that I want to do. And coming into this career thinking like that has changed the game so much. I don't have to sell. I don't have to be like the pressure to talk to people and just have that in my back pocket that like, oh yeah, let me tell you how much I charge. I charge, 20 dollars an hour. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, you don't pay me, I don't care. Did I change your life? Are you on a different path now? Can you serve other people? Can you be a benefit to other people, like paying it forward? Fucking amazing. Let's go. And yeah, like I just had that thought. Like, that's so random because this book that I was about to talk about right now, it very much changed my life and it impacted me. And one day, I actually want to hire this guy if like, he only takes on people who have a certain amount of clients. And so when I reach that threshold, I totally want to hire this guy because he has changed my life and he doesn't even know it. He doesn't even know who I am. He doesn't know I listened to his entire podcast. He doesn't know that I've read all his books, that I follow all his YouTube, and that like I'm like everything that he talks about, like I just sop it up into my little brain and I put it out back into the world. He doesn't know the impact that he has had on my clients. He doesn't know anything about me, but when I reach that threshold, you can bet your ass I'm going to tell him all about it. And that's what being of service is. That is what being of service can do. It can radically transform people. And, he's got money in the future from me. And he doesn't even know it yet. Okay, guys, that's it for me. I love you guys. Bye. Actually, let me take that back. I'm gonna put a link to his book in the comments too, along with my YouTube, along with my book that I wrote about journaling. So check that out. Okay, love you. Bye.